Hello friends, welcome back to Hyper Games. My name is Joseph and today on PlayStation News, Sony looking to develop new emulators, a patent to support all their PlayStation accessories appears online, Ubisoft details their next showcases, Rockstar appears to have cancelled 2 remasters, and more. Let's get into them. Let's start with some notes on PlayStation Plus. The new games for July are now up for download, including Crash Bandicoot 4, Arcadegeddon, and Man of Medan. You can claim them until August 1st regardless of which tier you are in, and they remain in your library as long as you are a subscriber. The next update will be on July 19, adding Stray and more games for Extra, Deluxe and Premium. An announcement regarding all the games should be made around July 13 to 15. On the other hand, these are the games leaving Extra, Deluxe and Premium catalogs over the following months. We have something else regarding DLC games for the game catalog, as some users are having trouble accessing them, such as the expansion content for Spider-Man Game of the Year, where the content appears locked. It's a bug on Sony's side, and while they fix it, you can claim the DLC via the PlayStation Store website or the PlayStation app, then download and play. And there's some good news for premium users, as Sony seems to be expanding their classics team and maybe their available emulation options on current consoles. A new job listing spotted by a Resetera user asked for a software development engineer to support the newly relaunched classics for PS4 and PS5 that run via emulation of legacy PlayStation platforms. As a classics engineer, this person would work closely with a team of engineers, producers, and QA teams to fix bugs, add new features, and, this is the most important part, develop new emulators. They will most likely work on improving the PS1 and PSP emulator we got with PlayStation Plus, but maybe they could be interested in exploring a PS3 emulator. This doesn't mean they will. The PS3 architecture makes it a hard challenge to emulate on current hardware, but who knows? It would be very exciting if they offer the option to download PS3 games instead of only being stocked as a streaming option. In what could be related news, a new Sony patent has surfaced online that could indicate they are interested in supporting legacy hardware accessories. The patent shows a DualShock media remote, keyboard, mouse, PSP Go, iToy and Move controller, among others, linked to a system via different connectivity options. Could it be they are considering this for use of PlayStation Move compatible software from the PS3 library? Who knows? Not all patents end up turning real, so this could also end up being nothing. We'll have to wait and see. There's another patent from Sony that was spotted online. This one is called What If and teases a new gameplay feature. The patent includes providing an interface that identifies one or more what-if scenarios based on processing the recording of previous gameplay through a machine learning model and presenting them to the user. This could be helpful for esports players to analyze their moves and improve, or on a more casual landscape it could work for flash-forward features similar to how we have flashback options in the classics. Again, this is just a patent and doesn't mean it will come true anytime soon or ever. PS3 and PS Vita dev kits have been shown in a really interesting video over at LinusTechTips. Linus himself showed the dev kit's internals and the OS in the works with all the additional debug options and some of the beta versions of games like Little Big Planet and Gears of War 3. Yes, you heard that right. Epic developed a PS3 version for Gears 3 as a way to test Unreal Engine on PS3 and is playable but has a lot of stuttering and framerate issues as it's not optimized. Not the first time it's been in the news either, since it was released publicly last year. An early PS Vita dev kit was also shown and it features only the screen and back touch that is being emulated from the PS3 dev kit, and developers had to hold both the controller and the screen to test multi-input options. Look for the link to check out the full video in the description below. Let's go with third-party news, as there's a bunch of Ubisoft stuff to cover today. The company has confirmed the reveal for Skull and Bones in a Ubisoft Forward Spotlight event scheduled for July 7, with a new look at the open-world multiplayer pirate game inspired by the Indian Ocean during the golden age of piracy. Another Ubisoft Forward event will follow on September 10 with new updates on multiple games and projects from the Ubisoft teams around the world. This could feature the likes of Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, rumored to launch this November, The Division Heartland free-to-play, and others we haven't seen in a while like Prince of Persia or Beyond Good and Evil 2. The last one was mentioned in a Q&A after the company's annual meeting and is said to be in active development. Assassin's Creed will likely feature prominently in this Ubisoft Forward, as the development team said they would reveal the future of the series in celebration of the 15th anniversary in a September event. Rumored games include Assassin's Creed Remake and Assassin's Creed Rift, a Valhalla standalone spin-off originally planned as DLC that seems to be going back to the stealth roots of the franchise with a smaller scale story-focused game. And not to forget Assassin's Creed Infinity, which reportedly will be an entrance into the live service for the series. On the Division side, they have shared details on the future of the franchise, with the free-to-play Heartland closed test having started in June, with the official launch to be determined, and 2 new season updates for the Division 2 coming in late August and early December. Not everything is good news, as Ubisoft will be shutting down online services for 15 games in September. Affected PS3 games include everything you can see here, with Ubisoft account features and multiplayer being disabled. If you want the plat for any of those, act fast. Next, Bioware has welcomed a new talent into their Mass Effect team. Mary DeMarle from Eidos Montreal has worked in games like Deus Ex and Guardians of the Galaxy. She is joining the Mass Effect team as a senior narrative director. The news was confirmed on Twitter by Michael Gamble, project director at Bioware. Are you excited to see her next work? Sound off in the comments below. 2K Sports has announced NBA 2K23 featuring the legendary Michael Jordan as the cover star for an edition with his name and the Championship Edition. 2K23 will feature a completely revealed version of 2K11's Jordan Challenges, where players had to recreate his real-life accomplishments. Official gameplay will be revealed soon, and the game will have more cover athletes revealed in the coming days as pre-orders go live this July 7. The Championship Edition will include a 12-month subscription to NBA League Pass, a $15 per month value. It launches this September 9 for PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, PC, and mobile. Let's switch to 2K's sister company Rockstar, as rumors suggest they have cancelled a Grand Theft Auto 4 and Red Dead Redemption Remasters. The rumor came in a tweet from Tess, a trusted GTA insider, and Kotaku has confirmed with their sources, with the remasters being shelved due to poor reception for the Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy Definitive Edition launched in November last year. I wonder where the blame lies for that one. Maybe the poor reception has to do with that the game was a buggy mess when it launched? Have you thought of that, Rockstar? They are focused on finishing Grand Theft Auto 6, and Kotaku was also told they keep the door open for the remasters happening in the future after GTA 6 ships, for example. New reports indicate that Treyarch's 2024 Call of Duty has leaked from Warzone mobile game files. Data miner Reality UK received access to the closed alpha for the mobile game and found the images going through the game files, including multiplayer maps for the upcoming Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and now art for the next entry rumored to follow in 2024 following an off year in 2023. Insider Tom Henderson mentioned this is due to Activision's development process, with several studios sharing one engine, so Sledgehammer's next game will likely leak as soon as they start. The rumored Black Ops game should still be on PlayStation despite the Microsoft Activision acquisition, given it's already in development, and the Redmond company has said they will continue to support other platforms. After that, who knows? Dragami Games is bringing back Lollipop Chainsaw with a remake scheduled for 2023. In a post shared on Twitter, original producer Yoshimi Yasuda said he bought the rights from Kadokawa Games and the original team is working on the remake, plus they have support from WB Games, who published the original in the West, but it seems they will be leaving out Grasshopper Manufacture and the original co-director Goichi Suda. He says they didn't want to leave the game in limbo, as gamers can access it for several reasons. The original Lollipop Chainsaw launched in June 2012, telling the story of cheerleader Juliet Starling as she survived a zombie outbreak in a fictional California high school. It sold over 1 million units worldwide. The remake will be taking advantage of the better hardware with a more realistic approach to the graphics, and the soundtrack will feature new music given they are only able to license a few of the original tracks. Not sure what to think about them going the realistic approach. Part of the charm of that game was the art style, so I don't know, I guess we'll have to wait. Moving on, Square Enix has detailed some of the new features for Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion announced last month. It includes an improved camera and character movements. The original launched on PSP, which only had one stick, and they will be able to take advantage of both sticks in modern consoles. There's also an optimized UI, a new menu-based battle system, new background music arrangements by Takeharu Ishimoto, composer of the original release, and a full voiceover to scenes that were previously text-only. The Crisis Core Remaster launches this winter for PS4 and PS5, besides Xbox One, Xbox Series, Nintendo Switch, and PC. You can pre-order it now on Amazon, and the links are listed below. There are a couple of rumored game releases to be coming to PlayStation platform soon. Inscryption, an indie hit released in 2021, has received a classification rating for PS4 in Australia, which means the port could be announced very soon. It's not clear if there will be a separate PS5 version though. what remains of Edith Finch seems to be getting a PS5 version soon, with reports of the game appearing on Taiwan's rating board website and also on the Brazilian one. So look for this one soon. And Valkyrie Elysium from Square Enix, which appeared for the first time in the March State of Play, seems to be getting a September 29 launch, giving a leaked trailer and early update for PlayStation.com pages, which are back to a 2022 release window. And those are all our stories for today on this episode of PlayStation News. Do you think we'll see something materialize out of those Sony patents? Will we get PS3 downloadable games on PS4 and PS5 at some point? What are your predictions for the Ubisoft September event? Share your thoughts on any of these stories in the comments below, like or dislike to share your feedback, check out other videos you may enjoy while you're here, and consider subscribing for more PlayStation content. Thank you so much for watching, my name's Joseph, this is Hype for Games, and let's get hype!